In this video we continue the training course for local governments, innovative social services and supportive measures for well-aging. Politicians and government officials are expected to uphold high ethical standards when making changes to the established order or implementing necessary reforms. Voters will no doubt hold local government leaders accountable for any reforms or problems that arise in their community. When we start talking about ethical behavior ethics, we need to understand what it is and what it means. Ethics, also called moral philosophy, the discipline concerned with what is morally good and bad and morally right and wrong. The term is also applied to any system or theory of moral values or principles. Politicians, as local leaders, will not only have to pursue their own goals, but also ethically take into account the wants and needs of their constituents. Government accountability is important, because citizens expect ethics to be upheld in the implementation of various reforms and actions. Good ethical conduct in local government always comes from the top down. Local leaders must do everything to a high moral standard. This also means having procedures in place to ensure that all public servants under the jurisdiction of the local government always behave ethically. It is said that ethical governance means that local government acts in accordance with a set of principles and values that are accepted by the majority of the population as the basis of the common good. Public servants need to be educated about the importance of ethics, principles, values through training and policy. Municipalities and all their departments must have a written policy on ethics and the necessary standards that must be met. Time should be allocated for insightful training on the best ethical practices that public sector employees must follow. We should not forget crisis situations and how to deal with them, as these are also part of the ethical issues of the community. Let us remember that when local authorities failed to settle the processes quickly during the closure of COVID-19, governments moved even more slowly and the population became disillusioned with the local leadership of EU countries. This has led to a loss of trust in the authorities at a time when relations between the authorities and the population are more important than ever. Local authorities will need to have robust processes in place to deal with a wide range of emergencies, such as natural disasters, cyber attacks, terrorist attacks and school shootings, public health crises and more. Local authorities should not only train government staff on how to respond to emergencies, but also offer insightful emergency training to all citizens. If all members of the community are prepared for emergencies, their confidence in the local government will increase. Good ethics, a strong direction of action for the necessary reforms, and absolutely clear communication with all local residents, not excluding the elderly, about what is happening on the ground and why, as well as the accountability of local government, will have a positive impact on the reputation of the silver economy, and the likelihood of further implementation. As public participation continues to grow around the world, the importance of community participation is becoming crucial for well-functioning democracies in the 21st century. The constructive relationship between communities and public authorities makes community participation both necessary and viable, more sustainable public decision-making and improve the lives of local communities. Community participation is important for co-designing innovative new and/or existing services when traditional, managed approaches are not effective in tackling complex issues in any community. Where traditional approaches are no longer effective, community participation helps to better understand the needs and aspirations of the various members of the community. Community participation in political decision-making is crucial for several compelling reasons. 1. Empowerment and civic engagement. Fostering community participation empowers all citizens to play an active role in creating innovative change and the future of society. This increased civic participation can help to achieve a broad understanding for informed decision-making, which is important for the health of any democratic system too. Informed decision-making. Communities have invaluable local knowledge and expertise about their needs for services and infrastructure. By involving citizens in decision-making, policymakers gain a wealth of insights that can help to shape more comprehensive and effective policies. 3. Social cohesion and unity. Involving communities in decision-making promotes broad dialogue and debate between all groups in society, which fosters social cohesion and unity. 4. Accountability and transparency. When citizens of all ethnic groups are involved in the process, local authorities can be closely monitored and held accountable for their decisions. This helps to avoid corruption and unethical practices. 5. Innovation and creativity. Community involvement in policy decisions helps to bring together diverse perspectives and innovative ideas. Diversity of thought always fosters creativity and innovation, leading to more creative and inventive solutions to societal problems. 6. Long-term sustainability. When community members are involved in decision-making processes, they ensure that local government takes into account their diverse needs and are more likely to advocate for sustainable solutions that benefit future generations. This strengthens the basis for representative democracy and prevents the marginalization of certain groups in the community. In conclusion, community participation in political decision-making is the foundation of a healthy and thriving democracy. It ensures that the collective wisdom and aspirations of the people are respected and promotes transparency, accountability, social cohesion and equality. The power of community participation must be harnessed to further address the complex or innovative challenges of our society and to develop effective, inclusive solutions. In the following video, we will continue to talk about silver economy provisions.